Hello, boys and girls. Welcome. My name is Mrs. Kamal, and I'm here to tell you a very interesting story. Well, the name of the story is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Are you ready, boys and girls? Well, come on in and join me. Let's get started. Once upon a time, there lived three bears. A papa bear, a mama bear, and a wee little baby bear. Well, one day, in their cute little cabin in the woods, Mama Bear was making some porridge for breakfast. And everybody else was sitting around at the table waiting. Well, the porridge was finished, and Mama Bear said, "Who wants some porridge?" And everybody raised their hands. But guess what? The porridge was way too hot to eat. So Mama Bear said, "Let's go pick some berries, and then when we come back, we'll eat our porridge." And so they all went off to go pick berries. Then there was a little girl named Goldilocks who had been walking in the woods for a very long time, and she was extremely tired and hungry. So she came across the three little bears' small cabin. And so she knocked. But as she knocked, the door opened right up. Goldilocks looked around. She didn't see anybody, so she walked in. Goldilocks went over to the table where the porridge was. And she sat down at Papa Bear's porridge. And she started to eat. "This porridge is too hot." Then she went to Mama Bear's porridge and she began to eat. "This porridge is too cold." Then she went to Baby Bear's porridge and she started to eat. "This porridge is just right." And she ate it all up. She was tired, so she needed a break. So she went over to Papa Bear's chair and she sat down. She said, "This chair is too big." She went to Mama Bear's chair and she said, "This chair is still too big." She went to Baby Bear's chair and guess what? It was just right. And I guess she sat in it the wrong way because it fell all into pieces. Well, by this time, she was just exhausted. So she went upstairs. And inside of the bedroom, she found a bed. And she sat down in the bed and she said, "This bed is too hard." That was Papa Bear's bed. Then she sat in Mama Bear's bed and she said, "No, it's too soft." So she sat in Baby Bear's bed. And guess what? It was just right. You guessed it. And she fell fast asleep. And by this time, the three bears had made it home from picking their berries. And they were very hungry. So they came inside of the house. And Papa Bear said, "Somebody's been eating my porridge." And then Mama Bear said, "Somebody's been eating my porridge too." And then Baby Bear said, "Somebody's been eating my porridge and they ate it all up." Then they went over to their chairs and Papa Bear said, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair." And then Mama Bear said, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair too." And then Baby Bear said, "Somebody's sitting in my chair and it's all broken into pieces." By this time, they wondered what's going on. They decided, let's go upstairs. So they went upstairs. And Papa Bear said, somebody's been sleeping in my bed. Then Mama Bear said, somebody's been sleeping in my bed too. And then Baby Bear said, somebody's sleeping in my bed, and there she is. And Goldilocks woke up, and she jumped up, and she ran downstairs as fast as she can. As fast as she could. And she opened up the door, and she ran out. And no one ever seen Goldilocks ever again. All right, boys and girls, this has been a wonderful story. Something that we can learn from this is don't go into anybody's house. If you're out walking around, you need to make sure that you find your way back home, to your own home. Because even though she was able to get away, if you go into somebody's house, you may not be able to get away. So let's all be careful. All right, until next time, this is Mrs. Kamau. Bye, boys and girls.